Alright, we are live. In just a second, YouTube's rolling up. And there we go, sweet. So, yeah, I'm just gonna unplug that real quick. And let me just move that out of the way. Actually, I'll just unplug that there and run the cable through. Perfect. There we go. Alright, hey guys. So just gonna wait a tiny little bit before we get started with the racing and everything like that. Maybe get a couple of people in, have a little bit of fun. But yeah, we're gonna get started and start playing some NASCAR Racing 2003, NASCAR Thunder 2003. Let's flip over. There we go. So, let's kind of go through the season thus far. So, in terms of statistics, going to stats and info. The standings, we are currently sitting in 15th place after some really bad finishes. We've got 7 starts, no poles, a win, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s, average start is 16th, average finish at 18th, best finish first, 7 laps led, and we are second on the board in terms of top speed, which is very nice. Only beat a little bit by Ricky Rudd at 1 mile per hour over. We have run 219 laps, which kind of sucks. We're only 10 laps behind Rusty Wallace and Kevin Harvick, who have run the most laps, but we've done okay. I have a good feeling that a few of these guys in front of us are going to have some bad races. We're not behind by too much. We've run more laps than a bunch of other guys have, so yeah, so that's all in the stats there. In awards, let's look at the weekly awards. So Daytona, Dale Jarrett got the pole award. Front runner for Dale Jarrett, Jeremy Mayfield got all charged up. We got 5 grand and 2 grand for fast pace and rookie of the race. Sterling Marlin made the move of the race, which was good on him. Jimmy Spencer got the pole award in North Carolina, so that's the one race that I was a little bit confused about, where Spencer got the pole from last night. Harvick got 2nd, Bobby Hamilton got 3rd, Dale Jarrett got 4th. Dang, wasn't paying attention. Harvick got front runner, Bobby Hamilton got all charged up, good on Bobby Hamilton. Dale Jarrett got fast pace, Shane Hall got rookie of the race, good on him. And Ryan Newman made the move of the race. Dale Jarrett won 3 awards in Vegas with the pole award, the front runner, and the fast pace. Ricky Rudd won all charged up, so Robert Yates did super good in Vegas. Jimmy Johnson was the rookie of the race, and Tony Stewart made the move of the race. Atlanta, we had Jimmy Johnson win 2 awards, Kevin Harvick win 2 awards, and Robert Yates Racing get 2 awards with Dale Jarrett and Ricky Rudd. Johnson got the pole. Front runner was Dale Jarrett. Harvick won all charged up and fast pace. Johnson won rookie of the race, and Ricky Rudd won move of the race. Jimmy Johnson got the pole award at Darlington. Front runner was Dale Jarrett. Bobby Labonte got all charged up. Fast pace for Dale Jarrett. Rookie of the race was Ryan Newman, and Jimmy Spencer made the move of the race. Bristol. That was an interesting event. Stewart got the pole award, front runner. Hamilton got all charged up. He moved the most positions. Fast pace for Jeff Green. Greg Biffle was the rookie of the race. Interesting. Matt Kenseth got most exciting move. Nice on him. And then our final race that we did thus far was Texas. Gordon got the pole. Harvick got the front runner. Rudd got the all charged up. Fast pace for Harvick. Newman got rookie of the race. And Michael Waltrip made move of the race. Currently in the rookie of the year standings, we're sitting in 3rd, which isn't bad. I'd much rather be up front and leading the thing, but beating out Jimmy Johnson's going to be rather difficult. So That's kind of things considered as well. We got McMurray in 4th, Wimmer in 5th, Purvis in 6th, Hall in 7th, Kimmel in 8th, Greg Biffle 9th, Shawn Robinson 10th, and Case Kane 11th. Pole Award, Dale Jarrett's got 2, Johnson's got 2, Stewart's got 1, Gordon's got 1, and Spencer's got 1. Jackpot 5, there has been no winner. I don't know actually much about the Jackpot 5 or any of the other big things in NASCAR Thunder. But what I'm led to believe is if the driver can win Vegas, Lowe's, the 4th of July Daytona event, Richmond and Talledega, they will go and they will proceed to get a lot of money for winning these events. So no one, we do have a Vegas winner, but no one has claimed the big prize yet. Manufacturer, we got Ford in front. That's mainly due to Dale Jarrett just kicking everyone's butt here today. And we got Chevy back in 2nd with 46 points. So they are gaining. They're gaining. That's the big thing. Dodge is in 3rd, as kind of expected, and Pontiac, as expected, back in 4th. There we go. Alright, back to more stats. Lap champion, 78 laps led by Dale Jarrett, 48 by Kevin Harvick, 25 by Tony Stewart, 19 with Jeff Gordon, 16 with Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Rudd with 13. Dale Jr. and I are tied for 7th with 7 laps apiece. Rusty Wallace with 6 points in 9th. And Michael Waltrip in 10th with 3. Kurt Busch with 2. Jeremy Mayfield with 2. Matt Kenseth, Scott Wimmer, Mike Skinner, all with 1 single lap led. So yeah, so coming up ahead in the races, we've got Martinsville for the Virginia 500. We then run the Aaron's 499, which is where I'm hoping to get a big win. California with the Napa Auto Parts 500. I'm hoping that we can do well there. Pontiac Excitement 400 at Richmond. Coca-Cola Racing Family 600 at the Coke 600 at Lowe's. That's going to be difficult, but I'm willing to give it a shot, and I think we can do well. The MB&A Platinum 400 at Dover. Pocono 500 for Pocono. Sirius Satellite Radio 400 at Michigan. Infineon for the Dodge Save Mart 350. Don't know how well I'll do. I'm not terrible at Sonoma, but it's difficult. It's a very difficult track. Pepsi 400 for the Daytona 500 for Daytona. Hope to get a win there. Tropicana 400 at Chicagoland. Hope to do well there. New England 300 at New Hampshire. Pennsylvania 500 at Pocono. Brickyard 400 for Indy. We could do great there. We could do terrible there. All depends on how the car is going to handle. Sirius Satellite Radio at the Glen. Watkins Glen I tend to do better at than Sonoma, but it really depends on how the car is balanced. So there's that. Hey, buddy! Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you on. Grab some more people. Yeah, I'm not going to. I think that Bristol was my USAC event, which actually kind of makes sense because, as we all kind of know, there was some dirt racing that was done at Bristol back in the early 2000s. So there's that. Schwal, go ahead and grab some more people if they're not busy. I'd love to have more in here. Just going through the tracks and everything. So, and trust me, at Martinsville, because they've got the paperclip and all that stuff, I have a really good feeling I can't even USAC that track. So don't worry, it's not going to be as crazy as last night at Bristol was. Pepsi 400, which I think this is really strange that the Pepsi 400 is both for Daytona and Michigan. Sharpie 500 at Bristol. That's the USAC track for me. Maybe I can do well. Maybe I can win. So, I mean, we did okay at Bristol, just burned the car up and was sliding it all over the place. Mountain Dew Southern 500. We did well at Darlington, surprisingly. I think by that point in the season, we'll have some more money that we can blow on the Southern 500 that we can do well. So, my goal is to do better, and if not win, get a top 5, top 10 at worst for the Southern 500. We should have more money. That's a big thing. Chevy Monte Carlo 400. At Richmond, we're going to be doing that later on. New Hampshire 300. Got the MBNA America 400 at Dover. I think that's a September race. Actually, I think the way that it works out is from the Southern 500 on down, it's mainly September events. Kansas seems like it would be a September event. Talledga, that's going to be a fall event either, like, yeah, that'd probably be October. GM Quality 500 at Lowe's, that's a fall event. Old Dominion 500, fall event. Atlanta for the Napa 500, fall. Pop Secret Microwave Popcorn 400 at North Carolina, that's going to be like either very, very, very end of October, if not the first week or so of November. Checker Auto Parts 500, that's a November event. And then the Homestead 400 on the old configuration with 6 degrees of corner banking and 3 in the front and back stretch. Very, very difficult track, very slippery, but it's gonna be fun. So hopefully by that point we'll be, I want to try and keep my head above water and be in the top 20 in points if I can. Which, frankly, we're sticking at right now, but we're not doing great. We need good races ahead. And I think that's where we're going to turn Martinsville around. Guys, grab some more people if you can. I had a lot of fun last night talking to y'all, and had a lot of laughs. So, more laughs, the better. It'll make this a little bit more bearable. So, let's see here. Car rating, 52. We got the chassis drafting done. That's going to be perfect for Daytona. I think I'm going to want to put some more money into research and development. And I think I'm going to want to do engine power. Yeah, engine power is the next thing I'm going to want to do. And it's going to be a little bit difficult. I'm willing to spend the money to get it done in 3 races, so. Oh, God. Okay, we need a good race at Martinsville. I didn't realize how big of a cut that was going to be into our bank. We need a good race here. One last thing that I really want to say. That this actually is something I've wanted to do on the channel for a long time. And I am going to do a dedicated video to it. But I want to show you guys something. It's a bit of an anniversary of sorts. So let me pull up my calculator real fast because I want to make sure that I got the right year done. So this is pretty cool. So yeah, that's true. But here's what I want to show you. This means a lot to me. So on August 20th, what I'm about to show you just turned 18 years old today. This is now legal. This is now legal to do whatever it wants, and it can be charged as an adult. So this right here is probably one of my most prized possessions. Let me switch cameras real quick. Here we go. This, guys, is my debut NASCAR 99 card book. This is a lot of sentimental value to me because my dad made this for me when I was 5 years old, roughly. 4 to 5 years old. Story goes is that we were just flipping through the channels one day. not really finding much of anything on, and there was a NASCAR race on. I have no idea where they were racing at, who was leading. I have no information on that. I just got really, really interested, and the biggest driver that I gravitated towards was Jeff Gordon. I liked his car, I guess, and I saw that he won races, and I guess as the story goes is that I was asking my dad a whole bunch of questions, like, who drives that car? Who drives that car? Who drives that car? Well, you know, when you're little, you think your parents know everything, and my dad didn't know anything about NASCAR. So he took time, a lot of toner, a lot of printing paper. He took a lot of careful time in crafting this book for me. It is still my most prized possession that I've ever gotten. I've received many other things NASCAR related throughout the years, but this by far takes the cake. And these sheets, not all of them, but a vast majority of them are 18 years old, and they have been protected for about 5 years now with sheet protectors. And this just means so much to me. So I just wanted to show this a little bit. One of these days I'm going to sit down and I'll go through each of my card books I've collected throughout the years. I've got NASCAR, I've got IndyCar, I've got a little bit of sprint car merchandise. I've got plenty of stuff. And it's something I've wanted to do for years now since the start of the channel. I think this year is when I'm actually going to go ahead and do it. So let's get back into the event. And there we go, right camera, and let's get it rolling. So grab my gamepad. Let's go into Martinsville. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well today. I've had a busy day. I had to image a few laptops and get those ready for some new students. That took up a good chunk of my day. Passed out a good amount of laptops, so that was busy work as well. But it was worth it. We're almost done with the laptops, and that's always good. So we've almost got everything sorted out, and when it comes time to take care of teacher issues and so, we can do so. So let's go ahead and go into the settings. We're wanting 15 on the tire pressure. 75 and 65 on the rear spoiler. 45, 55 on the rear springs. 5/8. And they want this as loose as they can get it, which I guess makes sense. 190, 155, and 150. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Woo, indeed, my friend. Alright, let's go ahead and qualify. Thankfully, my thumb is not really hurting that badly today. I was really, really afraid because what happened... Oh, God. That was a bad hit. Nope, nope, nope. That's going to be a... That's going to restart qualifying. I'm going to focus real quick. Oh, man. This is as bad as Bristol. Fighting it. Ah, big wiggle. Man, this is going to be a bad start. Then again, I think we're running on old equipment, so.
You can't win a race if there's no car to finish with.
Alright, so since we know that this run's going to be crap, so one thing that I had to do at the beginning of the year was I had to clean about 400-ish laptops for the new students, which is fine. That's kind of what I was paid to do among doing other projects, so, and it just needed to be done. But in the process, the way that I'd clean the laptops is I'd hold them in my left hand, prop my leg up, set the laptop there, and then use my right hand to clean everything, because I'm right-handed. And unfortunately, I think due to the weight of the laptops, it caused my thumb to get some carpal tunnel in it. So, and it's just the repetitive movement of holding the laptop and doing all the other motions to get them ready. Well, I started feeling that same pain in my thumb last night because I haven't played on a PS2 gamepad in so long. So, thankfully it didn't bother me at all today. My thumb feels fine and no real pain from it. I know it's probably going to get sore here in about an hour or so, but that's okay. We are in trouble. This is going to be a terrible, terrible race for us.
Joe, I don't think there'll be a single car here at the end that doesn't have some
I think on our very first pit stop, we're going to tighten this car up. Four whole cranks on the wedge into the negative direction is not going to help us.
Rusty Wallace was the 1989 Winston Cup champion in one of the closest point races in NASCAR.
Maybe. I think the worst that the car is going to get is it's going to be dented like a tin can.
Ward Burton must have had problems in qualifying this week.
Yeah, he was due for one of these bad starts, though. Nobody can start up front all year. You're going to have a bad qualifying run now and then.
The Sears Craftsman car will start this race a little farther back than he's used to.
You're right, it's going to be tough for him. You get so used to starting up front, and then you have an off week and you have to start towards the back. Then when race day comes, you feel like you passed 1,000 cars at the end. And worse yet, sometimes you never make it to the front.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Small. Yeah, I gotta be honest, like, a good amount of inspiration from this came from the YouTuber, What If Racing, I think his name is. I sat down and I watched his career mode and I was interested in it. And this is my favorite game. This is what I grew up on, guys. I think I was like 8 years old when this game came out, and at the time, Dale Jr., well, it still is, but Dale Jr. was, oh my freaking god. Dale Jr. is, and was especially at the time, my favorite driver because it just lined up all for me. I was 8 years old at the time. My birthday falls on the 8th of the month, and Dale Jr. drove the 8th. And this car is freaking awful. Oh my god, it's ass.
The 22 car is still there. Clear. You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get up there. Take it easy out there. Number 43.
Well, maybe I can drive it in the grass and I'll be okay.
Clear on both sides. Number 21. Up high.
Oh, there we go. First yellow.
That lap was kind of slow. Pick it up.
Yeah, let me explain real quick. So what essentially happened is I tried to do a live stream. Thank you very much, Koi. I appreciate it, man. You know what? We've got damage to the car. We don't want it to go boom. Last thing we want to do is cause it to go boom. But since we're gonna go ahead and pit, I can tell the story real quick. What happened was Batman the Telltale series. I love the game. I have to say, I think in terms of Batman games, I do like the Arkham series better. But I do have to say that the Telltale series, for what it is in an original story, God, I'm butchering the English language today. I loved it. I would say that there were some parts I was like kind of, I kind of knew that was going to happen, and that was a little predictable. But unfortunately, YouTube decided, you know what, it's an M-rated game, we're not going to allow you to stream this. They revoked my ability to live stream, which then led me to creating my Twitch. So coming up ahead, I do plan on doing Telltale series again, and starting it and everything like that. I just can't do it on YouTube. It's going to be Twitch only for that. And I think it's mainly because there's a lot of gratuitous violence in it. There's someone in the beginning of the game that gets shot in the head, and that's... Yeah, there's a lot of gratuitous violence in that game, so... Someone gets shot in the head in like the first minute of the game. And I don't think YouTube liked that. So they pulled my live stream down, and then I couldn't live stream for like, I think it's been a couple of weeks now, but I just got it back, surprisingly. But yeah, YouTube does some weird stuff. But that's why I'm doing this stuff. I personally like E-rated games anyway, unless like a T or M-rated game can really draw me in. Its story or gameplay. In fact, I think the Batman Arkham games was actually like one of the first teen-rated games I owned. Everything else prior to that I owned, which was like E or E10 and E10 Plus. This is probably going to be the worst finish of the season. I cannot see the car running any better. Yeah, you know what? I will wait to reply to that comment here if I can get some clean air.
25. It's inside. Way to get around him, buddy. The 25 car is still there. Keep digging. Car high. Hold your line. He's still there. You're okay.
Alright. Just slow. We've got a lot of laps. I think we can make some positions.
All clear, buddy. Car outside. You're clear. That's as quick as you've been all day. Number 22. Down low.
That outside line just does not work here.
Remind me not to ride anywhere with you. We're just trying to help, man. Okay, we're clear.
Somehow, I don't know if I've been hearing this wrong for all these years, but I think my crew chief's default name is Ed.
Both sides.
Or my spotter's Canadian. I don't know.
That's one more down.
And I can't think of any crew chiefs in NASCAR that their first name is Ed.
Got one outside. Clear on both sides.
Alright, into the corner. Alright, so lap 25, we're going to pit again. I know we could probably make it, but we still are going to have to pit for tires anyway. We can't make it like 30-something laps on old rubber. It's just going to kill us. We would probably blow a tire and just wreck. And the goal is that we want to finish. We need a good finish. Especially on a short track.
Outside. Picked off another position. Ease up a little.
Oh, wow.
Number 1 is inside.
Most of the DEI cars are there.
The one car is still there. Keep digging.
Oh, man. I hit Jeff Green so hard I gave myself hood damage.
Okay, we're clear.
We're probably going to get a debris caution.
More position. Nice
What?
job.
Oh, no. Yeah, I can. I can finish way worse than Bristol.
There will be a lot of bonus points awarded for all the drivers who led a lap.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Seemed like every time I looked up, there was a different leader out there. It was a busy race for those guys battling for the
Yeah.
top spot.
The Sears Craftsman car would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
Well, he gave it all he had, and that's all you can ask of any driver.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
It didn't blow. I hit the car so hard into the back end of someone. It just burst into flames. Crap. Oh, God, we are so in the hole. We are so in the hole. Oh, this is going to kill us in the points, too. We're probably going to be like 25th. Oh, my God. We started the season with $1.4 million, and we're only down to... Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. We gotta sell some crap now. That's the frustrating thing. They're building an engine. They're building an engine. They're building a chassis. So it should provide us a little bit better equipment. What? Frank Kimmel won? What? Oh my God. Frank Kimmel. Frank Kimmel, the ARCA champion, 9-time ARCA champion, who ran in NASCAR and did dump awful. Won at, all right. Okay, I do not believe that, but, all right, so, what do we exactly have? I know that my sponsors are not happy. Oh, God, we've got to make a good impression. We've only got one race left before our sponsors go bye-bye. Oh, God. Alright, let's do this. Guys, change the car. Let's hype it up, guys. Talledga. Whoop whoop Dega. Yeah, let's win this thing. Let me just double check and make sure I got everything I need. Got the car in Dega. Let's check if we've got any other engines that are better. I think I'm gonna swap engines if I haven't already. So cars, modify, Dega, select engine. You want the most amount of power. Select chassis. You want the best grip. Alright, I am going to try my hardest to get this car not only into victory lane, but to just, I don't know. I need some good luck. I'm going to use the same pit strategy as well. Right side tires and just go. Alright, so before I start this, let me know right now. I'm going to give you guys a minute. Should I change my paint scheme for Talledga? Should this be like a special throwback? The two that I'm thinking of is either doing like a Davey Allison colors or Alan Kowicki. I'll give you guys a couple minutes and you guys give me your answer. Starting now. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. No? Okay. Keep it. Davey. I gotta vote for Davey. Who else? What do you think? Davey, I got two votes for Davey Allison. Alright. Got some pull for the Alabama gang. I can't make it perfect, but I can come up with something. That's 3 votes for Davey. If I get one more vote for Davey, I'm gonna go ahead and run it. I'm in the wrong area. Alright, I'm gonna go with Davey Allison. Alright, colors. Colors. trying to think. I think this is how I'd want to do it. Alright, that's about as close as I can get to Davey Allison. All in all, it doesn't look too bad. Looks something like what Davey and Ernie Ivan would have run. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if we can bring some magic from the Alabama gang into victory lane with us today. Because we need it. We need a really good finish. I'd prefer to win this thing. That's a big thing. Hey, Coy, think about this for a minute. Had I not wrecked out and just had other crap go wrong with me, I probably would have done really, really well overall in the... and probably even won some races in the Super Speedway series. Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
This is lap one. Let's do it.
I gotta be honest, I do kind of wish that I went with, like, Davey's rookie colors, when he had the white colors and all that stuff, but I don't know if there'd be a conceivable way I could create that with the limits of this paint booth.
Stand anybody last lap.
Yeah, I'll have to look up a picture of Davey's car from when he started and run that for the fall, for the October event. I don't know what I want to run for the 4th of July event, though, for the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. I want to run something interesting. Look at this speed, guys. Our car is wicked fast.
Awesome run. We're on the pole.
Yeah! Woohoo! We got ourselves a pole! We got ourselves a pole! We got ourselves a pole! Woo! Yeah! Yes! Oh, that is sweet as hell! Woohoo! Badass fast! Sweet! So this is the awesome thing. We just got ourselves into the Bud Shootout for next season. Okay. Good level with you guys. Now you guys were talking to me last night about how Thunder 2004 is a more difficult game. Yeah. I agree with you. There is no way that we should have won that pool or could have won that pool in 2004. So, yeah. I think I'm coming to agree with you. I still like this game more, though, but that's just me. Let's do this. This is sweet!
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series,
guys,
the famous Talledga Super Speedway
we went through
today
so
with
much
an average
crap
499.
in the last 7-ish races, with some good runs, let's be honest, and some real crap ones.
Let me sum it up for you all. 2.6 miles.
This
4 lanes,
is
190
amazing.
miles an hour.
This is the turnaround I
Let's just hope
needed.
these guys can stay out of the big one.
The Sears Craftsman car has kept the sponsors happy so far. It's time for some renegotiations, though.
That team has proved to be a wise investment for all their sponsors. I'm sure they'll make another offer.
In 1999, Tony Stewart won the Rookie of the Year award with one of the finest first seasons in NASCAR history.
3 wins, 2 poles, and a 4th-place points finish.
Yeah, I agree. I may go ahead and do a 2004 live stream. Maybe around or after I finish this. I don't know if I'll do it after the first season or into the second season, but I do want to sit down and play Thunder 2004. But I'll give you a lot of headroom to get started before me if you can, so. I just wish I could turn off the ally-enemy dynamic of the game. That's the only thing that frustrates me about 04 more than anything else. Alright, so we got 18 laps. So I just focused on getting the car up to top speed as I can on the first lap. Probably should have thrown the block on Marlin if I could have. I also think I could have adjusted 4th gear a little bit to make it just a tick faster in general. Though it probably would put us near the close line of blowing up. I'm now really starting to have doubts that we'll win the race, but I think we have a top 5 car. Though pit strategy is what won me the 500, so maybe it'll work here. I don't know. Alright, crew chief, well, I've got my thumb on the gas pedal as hard as I can. I'm trying to catch him. Yeah, the thing is like, on how to do a setup like this, that's the tough part. It really depends on if you have disposable income. I don't have a lot of disposable income, but I do save. I save a good amount of money, and I work quite a bit. When I got the capture card, I had just started my new job for the summer, and I was making pretty good money. Plus, on top of that, I had my weekend job as well. So, I'm just gonna get by Mark Martin. Oh dear. Oh. Well, OBS is free, so there's that. Yeah, OBS is free. That's easy. If you got a capture card, that's like the biggest thing that you'll need is a capture card. And then I've got an original PlayStation 2, and since mine is a AverMedia Live Gamer Portable version 2, it came with a PlayStation cable to hook up to It's really supposed to work with the PS3, but this works fine with the PS2 as well. Brand new out of the box and everything. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna have to do, is do the pit strategy maneuver. Which, while I'm thinking about it, of course Dale Jarrett's in the lead, because why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he be? No left sides, right sides, no repairs, add fuel. I don't really want to mess with the wedge, because it feels fine.
You should be about halfway on fuel. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Sweet. I gotta tell you, I really wish I had the original fat body PlayStation 2 backwards compatibility PlayStation 3. I would love to be playing that over the PS2. I don't hate the PS2 by any means. It's just that the hardware nowadays to do repairs on it is so hard to find and so freaking expensive. This frustrates me the most. My dad and I, oh god, there's 3 seconds. We're not gaining, we're losing. We got him in our sights, but we're just not gaining because we don't have any drafting partners. You know what? We're coming up on our pit strategy anyway. I think I may want to pit a lap early so I can get back out there and try to contend. Yeah, and one thing I wanted to say is they do sell converters for oh, let's see here. I will do that. I will.
Dig, buddy. Dig.
I will definitely show you guys how I get this all set up. It's a little bit convoluted, but I will do so. It's also a little bit redundant, but I have a specific reason, so. But I will show you guys how I do all of my live streams, how I do all of my equipment setup and everything like that, both for PC and for game consoles. I am more than glad to do that. And it's something I've wanted to do for a while. Alright, I'm pitting this time.
Come on in when you're ready.
No speeding.
Car outside. You just lost third. You're the boss.
Hey! We got 10 people watching! This is awesome! Thank you all for coming in. Alright, where it's gonna bite us, I think, is where we're gonna hunt, is we're not gonna have any drafting help. But where it's gonna help is we should be able to pass everyone. Yeah, I can definitely help you. I am more than willing to help, and something I've wanted to do, if any of you guys have any info, so I like doing collaborations. I've done a little bit of collab work before, and as like regular viewers at least would know, I did the SRA 500. That's a massive collaboration there. But I like doing collab videos. If there's like something you guys have an idea in, PM me, or to those who are friends with me on Facebook. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I'd love to hear them. I'd be more than willing to help out, because my personal opinion of it is YouTube has become such a competitive place, and it does make sense, but it still is a community nevertheless. And just like how I'm kind of like really willing to work together with people for NR and other areas, I feel the exact same way with YouTube. If I can help people, that makes me feel good. I don't make any... Oh god, we got super tight just because I wasn't paying attention. We can catch up to this car and we can get by him. This pit strategy may have worked out in my favor. But he got right into his draft. That's Kyle Petty.
45 car is outside. Oh yeah.
Now, as long as we don't get a yellow, we'll be okay.
Clear all around.
I'm hugging the inside to try and get just faster indeed.
Pit road is getting busy. The leaders are heading in. No one inside. We're running.
But yeah, YouTube is a heavily competitive place nowadays, and I would much rather be able to work together with people and have positive interactions with everyone rather than try and like chew someone out or try and get, you know, a big bump over someone. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't exactly feel right to me. I'd say in this world, the more friends, the more love that you can share, and the more positivity that you can spread on this earth, the better of a place it is. And that just regards anything. So here's what I think. First through sixth, they're going to pit right now.
Cars headed down pit road.
And we're going to take the lead, and we're going to have a big-ass lead. We're going to easily win Talledga if that's the case. Provided nothing in our engine breaks, we should be good.
Go down low. Stay patient. You're about 4 seconds behind the leader. Okay, we're clear.
Alright, so my gaming desktop just went to sleep. I can still hear the game easily, but the gaming PC just went to sleep, so now I can hear the engine a lot louder.
Number 45 is up high. 45 car is coming up quick. Clear.
Dang.
Going to be about half empty.
I gotta hope that lap traffic just slows up Dale Jarrett and Sterling Marlin enough.
The right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or it won't last. All clear, buddy.
Is that the leaders there? I think so. We're catching them. We are catching them like a rabbit on a dog track.
Leader's running about 2.5 seconds in front of you. Go down low.
Nope, that's not them.
Car up high.
If I could just get a yellow to come out like a lap ago, I could probably pounce on them on the restart. Oh, crap. I'm getting so close on the map to them. They're right there. We can beat them. We got just enough time.
Stay with it. Got one outside. Hey, look out.
That's okay. A little bit of sheet metal buffed up. That's not a big deal. Do the split.
Still there. All clear, buddy. Bring it in when you're ready. We're in our pit window.
Nope, crew chief. I'm good. Thank you, John Andretti. You just made this win just that much easier. Woohoo! Now, we just got to do what we did at Daytona, and that's hold off second place. Sweep to the outside. Sweep to the inside. Put the block on Marlin. Marlin is one tough customer. Guys, I cannot tell you how much my gas thumb hurts so much right now. I am pressing this down with all the force I can. We can make it. We can make it to the end. That's it. Unless something blows up right now, we've got ourselves the win. We've at least got a second over Marlin. Guys, 1.3 on gas and closing down. We're not going to have enough to do a burnout, but man, we're going to make it to the end to win. Guys, we did it! Super Speedway champion, here we are. 2 for 2 at the Super Speedways. We win at Talledga!
We got the win.
Woo! Yeah! Alright, I'm going to give it a shot. Ah, we're out. We're out of fuel. Yeah, baby, yeah. Let's see if we can coast it over to the start and finish line. Nah, probably not. We don't have enough fuel. We don't have enough momentum. Shortest victory lane celebration ever.
Not many drivers led
Yes.
a lap in this race.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front.
Oh, man.
The guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
Oh.
The Sears Craftsman car ran in clean air pretty much all race long.
Now, this was a race he'll always remember. What a great feeling it must be to win a race in such a dominant fashion.
You're
This has been
You're not
NASCAR
kidding?
Winston Cup Racing, brought to you
felt
by
awesome.
EA Sports and MRN. We'll see you next week in California.
All right, I'm gonna go up and look at the posts. All right, Charlie Stenhouse Jr. makes sense. If DJ wins again, right now, I swear. Yeah, no doubt. Yes, bless Davey. Forgot how bad fuel mileage is in the first season or two, yeah? Bad out of hell, no doubt. Yeah, I didn't think of that, honestly. Don't die. Yeah, it is good that I only had to hold off 1 to 2 cars. I'm surprised that that race never had a caution. Welcome, the J Gamer. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you out here tonight. Next time I'll fire this on PSX2. If you guys can help me, I'm running a 950 graphics card with a 8320FX processor from... Oh, God. Let's go into victory lane. This is too sweet. You gotta live it up. You guys get to actually experience me in victory lane. That's the awesome thing. Let's just make this clear. I'm not going to turn into Jeff Gordon and marry Miss Winston Cup. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to get NASCAR Thunder 2003 to work on PC. Just trying to make sure. PC SX2. The game runs meh to not good. It's like, with the horsepower that I have in my rig, I should be able to play this easy. So, nice. That's money that we needed right there. That is money that we absolutely needed. That's probably not going to put us at $1 million, but that's money that we got right at $1 million. And yeah, that's true. I think I'm going to set this car aside because I think I've got. Let me just double check. Team management. Let's check the garage. Cars. We got Dega. And then Bristol. Bristol's beat to hell. There is no chance I'm doing that. Let me see here. Let's see what we have in equipment. We have another good engine. That's perfect. So we're going to use the Cali car ahead for most of our races, and we're going to save Dega for the Pepsi 400, which will be in a few races. Yeah, that's the interesting thing. The game that's the opposite for me. I can get it running at like 70% in race, but in the menu it's like running at 90s. It needs to be running 100%. There's no way. And I don't know whether it's I need to mess with like the DirectX settings or something else, but there's no way that the game should be running that poorly with this reasonably good hardware. Alright, so we need sponsorship. So we got Craftsman, Richmond, Academy, Windcraft, and Delphi. Nixon, Craftsman. Yeah, I'm signing with Craftsman again. Craftsman, the Glen, Richmond, Windcraft, Delphi, Nixon. I want to see what I can, if Craftsman would be willing to sponsor me for 3 of the 5 places. Finish ahead of Terry Labonte. Maybe. Like 25th in earnings. Don't know if I can do that. 25th in points. Don't know if I can do that. Finish ahead of Casey Atwood. Seems reasonable. Rank 30th, 5th in points. Seems like I can do that. Rank 40th in earnings. I think I could do that as well. I don't know how well I could do running against Terry Labonte. I wonder what his career is looking like. Craftsman just wants me to participate in the race to get paid, and they'll cover me for double for the season. I'm just gonna check something out. So we didn't really gain too much in the points, but we did do better. Ooh, I should check that out. How are we in earnings? We're 2nd place in earnings! Holy crap! That's amazing. Yeah, I would like to do full Craftsman. I kind of want to. It's just whether I can actually do that. Kmart and Craftsman. I think that's where I'm going to flip to Kmart. Beat Terry Labonte. Average start at 30th. We're qualifying okay. Finish average at 30th. We're trying. We're doing pretty good. In the few bad races that I've had, we've managed to come back and rally to like a 15th or so. So this is good. Alright, now we need to pick... Since I just wanted to run that Davey Allison colors. Yeah, I kind of want to. It's just, I don't exactly know what to work with. Features. And the only reason why I picked Kmart was they could give us, They could give us a little bit more money. Alright. Yep, wrong button. I just want to see here real quick. I'm just going to create wacky colors for the moment. Just so we can see what these designs look like. That'd be interesting. I don't know. I kind of like the wing colors. I think I'll do that. Alright, a little bit of a different color, but I think it would look good. Alright, let's do California. And I almost simulated that race. Ooh. Yeah, give it a little bit of red, white, and blue flair to it. Alright, here we go. Let's go to the car setup and get this thing set up. Haha! Yeah, Tony. Oh, I should have made this car look like Larson's Target colors. That would have looked so much better, and it would have been easy too. All right, so now on to California. 15 on the tire pressure, 73.5 on the fender flare, 50 on the rear spoiler. 90/90 on the springs. Then a solid inch and a half ton. 360, 190, 135, a solid 1. Yes. All right, let's see here.
All right, now this is it. Be smooth.
California, I think, could be a good race for us. It kind of feels similar to Vegas, even though that we were slippery at Vegas. It's just got a lot more speed to it. And I typically like racing here in in a good chunk of games anyway. I like racing here in NR, so the car just sticks great.
Lap 2.
11th. That's respectable. A little loose, but it gripped. Ah, that's not gonna help. Oh. I had to counter steer that time.
Hey, that puts us towards the front. Good job.
8th. That's okay. Alright, let's roll it.
MRN is in Fontana, California, home of the California Speedway for today's Napa Auto Parts 500. It's another great day for racing. Pit strategy could be a major factor in this race, Barney.
All of that green flag racing here usually results in crew chiefs having to make a very tough decision towards the end. It's the age-old question of who's going to make it on fuel, and more importantly, who isn't. We'll see how things shake out at the end of this race.
Rusty Wallace was the 1989 Winston Cup champion.
Let's just go ahead and race.
Okay.
So starting out the outside of Dale Jr.
Go, go, go.
We got a good start there. That was brilliant. Well, we left the outside open, but we got a good run on Junior.
Clear. Hold it steady. 3 wide.
Hey, I made position.
Another spot. We got one high. Clear on both sides. Far high. The leader only has about a second on you. Gained another spot. Clear all right.
God, Dale Jarrett's just gonna win this freaking championship. Nothing is gonna stop him.
Number 2, all over your back bumper. The 24 car, up high. Still beside you. Keep running third. Almost there. You're clear.
Dale Jr., back when he used to be competitive.
You're gaining on the leader. Number 8 is up high.
Alright, it's 26 laps, rounded up.
Red second. Number 88.
So lap 13?
All clear, buddy.
Yeah, sounds about right. So around lap 13, 14, or lap 12 if we really want to gamble. We're going to try and take the lead here.
Work with the leader. Let's see if we can break away from the pack. The 88 car, up high. Still beside you. The 8 car is coming left. Number 88 is still there.
Oh god, a Dale and Dale sandwich.
Be patient. We got shuffled back to third. Keep digging. Okay, we're clear.
Yep, battle of the eights.
Car outside. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. The 88 car is still there. Take it easy. Still there. Contact.
Oh dear.
Number 88. You're in second. Number 8 is the leader. Clear. The 88 spot. We're third. Clear on both sides. 1 second, just 1 second back.
I didn't try to hit Dale Jarrett, by the way. I just... Back end... I keep pushing the car just a little bit too hard where the back end's just sliding. The AI is kind of wonky here now that I think about it. They're a lot more aggressive. That time we just squeaked the tires a little bit and we only chumped them once. But now, unfortunately, I think we wore up the tires just a little bit enough that while we're fast, we're not really fast enough to stay in front of J.I.
Number 88, it's up high. Okay, we're clear.
That's okay. As much as I'd like to win here at California, I can truly accept a top 5 finish.
You're clear. The 6 car, down low. Clear on both sides.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to make a decision of whether to go for 4 tires and that way have the grip throughout the rest of the race, or make a risk, hit for right sides only, and gain the track position in the process. But I fear that the left sides are just going to slaughter in the second half of the race, so I'm going to go ahead and make my pit options now. No repairs, because the car actually still is in really good shape. And that's going to shave off just enough time. I'm going to... Yeah, we're not on pit cycle yet.
Time to go, let's get on it. Yikes, careful, buddy. Got one down low.
Tried to do a little bit of a Larson lane and it just did not work.
You're clear.
No, it's not. I mean, consider the fact that we've won the super speedway events. If those are what we win this year, that's what we win.
Number 6 is right behind.
And if we can do well on the mile, 2 mile, mile and a half, 2 mile tracks, then that's better. And we've done okay at many tracks. We haven't won races, but we've done well enough. We've done a top 5, we've done a top 10, we've done a top 15. Consistent finishes that keep the sponsors happy is what's going to keep us around a lot longer than if we tried to push it for the win every single race and ended up wrecking out the car. That's why Bristol and Martinsville were such hellholes for me. Yeah, I'm pitting 4 tires. I think that's Tony Stewart right behind me. Yep, it's Tony.
Number 20 is looking low. The 20 car is down low. We're off the
Yeah, I've just lost all front end grip. That's the biggest issue.
All right, with 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down. The left rear's getting worn. Take a look at the fuel gauge.
Alright, I think we're going to pit this lap.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
That's okay.
Okay, you got it.
Well, I think the way that the color gauging works is that when your tires are fresh and new, they're green. When they're worn down, they're yellow. When they're getting bad, they're red. And if they blow, they turn black. So I don't know if maybe it's the spring package that I used for the front that led to more tire wear or what, but it's not bad. Alright, so we're coming back out 24th. That's okay.
Get out there, track's clear.
Leader's ahead of us, so we're going to be a lap down for this.
Number 4 is entering the track ahead.
Yep, good job indeed on the pit crew. I was going to beat my tire change over the head with his air wrench if he screwed up again.
Coming into pit.
Alright, so we're going to get on a lap back, which is good, and we're going to be able to make up a few positions while everyone else is down on the pits.
Going inside. Good pass. Clear all around. Number 24 is coming left. Coming up on a car exiting pit road. That one was quick. Let's do it again. Car outside. Picked off another position. Leaders are pitting. You're clear.
Yeah, this is a race we won't win, but we're not doing bad. Alright, we just got 10 laps to survive. The car that just passed the starting... I was a little bit off. 10th,
The leader has about 9
9th, 8th, 7th, 5th. Let's just check. Of course, it's Dale Jarrett who's leading. Why am I surprised? Yeah, Casey Kane's got that Bush series equipment.
Got one eye.
So now we're just gonna pass up lap traffic, and that's alright.
All clear, buddy.
We're probably... Nah. We're 5th, we're okay.
Car up high. Clear all around.
I think that's one thing this is one thing that I really need to learn in NR especially, just because I don't know how to set up a race car. I just need to learn in league races to be a lot more calm and a lot more collected, and not push so hard so early in the event, because it just ends up getting me in trouble. If I take it calm and keep my equipment alive and keep my car in good condition, then I'll do better. I'll be more consistent in races.
Got one outside. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
I feel really, really sad that Dale Jr. is not going to win today. I really should have just let that coast through. I stepped on the gas to get it back into the throttle some, and just a little bit too early.
Number 45, it's up high. Clear all around. We got some work left. The leader has about a 9-second lead on us.
You can keep the 9-second lead. It doesn't bother me.
The right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or it won't last.
How many Here's a question for you guys that I want you to find out for me, if you would please. How many years was Alan Kawicki in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series before he won his championship? Because we know that he ran in his own equipment. I don't think he ran with another team, or if he did, it wasn't very long. So, how long did it take for Alan to win his first championship? First and only championship.
The 63 car wants to get by you. You're clear. Car up high.
That was a perfect turn.
Clear on both sides.
You know what I'm more surprised about? No one's blown their engine. So yeah, I mean, we're probably having a better season than Kawicki had in his rookie year, but we could probably win a championship in 4 out of 5 years after our rookie year. I'm just wondering this as well. So, this game I think spans 20 years, right? For career mode? 6 years. Okay. This game spans 20 seasons, if I'm right. So what year would that put us? When career mode is over? What's our final year in this game? 2022, I think?
You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Number 31, up high. The 31 car is going to run on you. You're clear. The 26 car is up high. The 25 car is down low. Clear all around.
2021. So the good news is we're at least not in a case where we're going to meet or surpass or come short of the current series current year season.
You've got to be low on fuel. Check your gauges.
Yeah, we're racing a full season, so yeah, 6. Let's just be fair to Kawicki.
Last lap. The 30 car is up high. Number 30 wants to get by you. All clear, buddy.
Well, that'll do. 5th place finish. That's a good run. We started 8th, we finished 5th. Didn't lead any laps, sadly enough, but we ran well. We ran very, very well. Stewart won. Stewart won in a close battle, apparently.
35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
The 86 car gets a strong top 5 finish.
Well, it may not be a win, but a top 5 in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series, still a great accomplishment.
Until next time, everybody, this is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall saying thank you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
That's a good payday. Junior got third. Good on him. Alright, we're doing well. I want to check the team management real quick and see what we're doing in R&D. Developed. Research. Cool. So the grand question is do we want to now do any other things? Chassis downforce, tire grip. Probably would say engine efficiency would be a good pick. Yeah, if we can stretch out our cars, too late now. If we can stretch out our cars a little bit longer, the better we'll go. All right, Richmond. Yeah, I gotta say, I think that Richmond will be okay. It's not as brutal as, like, in terms of the slowdown areas as Bristol or so, but it still is a short track. It's not gonna be that great. Alright, just need to finish with setup real quick. There we go. Accept changes, and let's go ahead and qualify.
They're scoring this one, buddy. Go hard. Last time around. Go get your pole award, buddy. I'll see you down there.
Pole number 2. Pole number 2. I don't think we beat out
Welcome
much
to
for the
Richmond,
pole,
Virginia,
though.
the site of the action for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race here on MRN. What's in store for us on this track, Barney?
This is a fast track, even though it's less than a mile. Richmond's smooth surface gives the drivers plenty of room to maneuver and make clean passes, but you'll still see a fair share of bumping going on out there.
The Sears Craftsman car has got to be happy about qualifying so well this week.
Well, the extra time that team spent on qualifying this week makes all the difference. I think they should spend extra time every week. Maybe it would help improve their average starting spot.
Frank Kimmel had a great run in qualifying this week.
I could tell by the look on his face this morning how happy he was. I didn't even have to ask. Great to see him starting up front for a change.
Terry Labonte looks to turn his luck around in this race.
And trust me, it hasn't been for the lack of effort. Those guys have been working hard all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
For the land of the free and the home of the
Hey, fireworks.
Start your engine.
Alright, before we get racing. Oh, wow. Yep, there he is. There's that orange blob there. Orange-red blob. And he's alongside Greg Biffle and Casey Kane qualified well?
Well, let's see how they line
Jeez.
up for the start.
Let's see here. I just want to see how close it got.
Starting out front are the Sears Craftsman car and the Home Depot Pontiac.
I didn't beat Stewart by much.
Green's coming. Green, green, green.
Off into turn one we go. Let's see if we can lead some laps.
Number 20 is still there.
Kyle Petty.
Worn tires won't help us. Be careful. The 20 car is outside.
Oh, he beat us by a little.
This thing. Clear all around. Car high. You gonna help us with the body work this week? Caution out.
No, no, no. Just got aggressive. Spine around. And aggressive goes around. Yeah, I never really thought of that, honestly. Well, you know... Yeah, I've lost the pole, but I'd rather... Yeah,
Okay, you got it.
I got way too aggressive there. I really wanted to just start leading laps, and I thought I had a better car than I did, so... Imagine that. Imagine if Kimmel won. Imagine if Kyle Petty won.
Checking the sheet metal.
We got time, so they can screw around, they can mess up, do whatever they want. There we go.
Go, buddy. Green flag. Clear.
Oh, what?
All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap for the leader. Yellow flag's out. There it is. Let's go. The 25 car is inside. The 30 car is gaining on you. Okay, we're
Kept it off the wall, that's something.
car inside. Number 15 is still there. You're up another spot. Car outside. Go easy on those eagles, buddy. Okay, we're clear. 2 words. Racetrack. That means you should be moving. Yellow flag.
Yep. Well, I guess if I finish poorly here and the car doesn't burst into flames, that's an improvement. Yeah, NASCAR is gonna pull me off the track and say you can't race anymore. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange because like right when we do the restart, the car bounces tight, and then.
Okay, you got it. Tires all the way around.
Hey, at least they're getting a lot of practice. They're making less mistakes as well. That's good as well. The only person I've actually had issues with is my rear tire changer. And why is my crew wearing sunglasses in the middle of the night? Green flag.
Seconds back of the leader. Stay hungry. Going inside. Gained another spot.
You know, now that I think about it, technically, even though the 87 doesn't exist, I could have raced the 56 of mine and been like a Martin Truex Jr. type of thing.
The 15 car. Down low. Best lap yet. Let's do it again. All clear, buddy. Let's go. Car high. Okay, we're clear. The 18 car is up high. Your 18
There we go, now it's starting to swing in the right direction.
clear on both sides. The 27 car is outside. Number 27 is still there. We're falling back. Focus on your march, buddy. The 97 car has got a run on you. Great lap. That was your best. Clear all around. Three wide.
That was a bad decision.
Car to finish with.
Oh my god, Dale Jarrett's probably not going to win a race.
The 99 car down low. Okay, we're clear. Keep digging. We still need to pick up about 8 seconds on the leader. You're doing fine. The 4 car up high. You're clear.
Oh dear. Oh god, that got scary so quick. Who is on leader? Tony Stewart. Okay.
We're halfway home. Car outside. Hey, that's worth another spot. Keep digging. Clear all around. Don't bang it up too bad.
Ah.
Good strike. 3 wide. Okay, we're clear. Car outside.
Wow. I just got loose and then nosed it in the wall, and thankfully Frank Kimball got me straightened back out. Alright, pit time. Probably come out of this in like 14th, I think. I'm gonna throw in another half-ton tight and get it running a little bit better. I wonder what Kyle Petty's stats were though in the actual 2002 season. Hey, we've got the lead.
Adding fuel.
11th, 12th, 11th, 10th. In 10th, out 10th.
There it is. Let's go. You're clear. You need to pick up about 2.5 seconds on the leader. Number 5. It's looking low. The 5 car. Down low. You're dropping back. What's wrong? Okay, we're clear. Number 5. Jump up. Take care of that car. The 5 car. It's inside. 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Clear all around. Be careful, you're using up those tires. The 19 car, still low. The 2 car, just hit us. We're under caution.
Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I'm trying really, really hard. If we wreck out, we wreck out.
Green, green, green. You're clear. The interval to the leader is about 3
The hood is just flopping. We're gonna get a debris caution.
Number 99, down low. We're off the pace. Everything okay? Okay, we're clear. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
Oh dear. Why? Why has this happened?
NASCAR officials are a little angry at us, man. Turn the car around. Race back to the line.
Oh, dead last now. Ugh. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 step forward, 1 step back. I'm not trying to pick loose setups. It's what they give me. It's what the setup sheet says. I mean...
You're the boss. We'll add a few rounds of wedge.
At this point, just take the hood off.
We gotta go. Pace car's about to lap us. Green flag. Go, go, go. The 63 car is inside. That's another in the rearview mirror. Still there. Clear all around. The 26 car is down.
Let's see what we can salvage.
Only 8 seconds back of the leaders. Stay hungry. Number 26 is still there. Careful. That pass was for possession. Nice job. You're clear. 3 wide. Hold that line. Wow, big leg. You okay? Okay, we're clear.
31st. That's not good.
We sure saw a lot of yellow flags.
Yeah, I'm sure the drivers would have rather seen more green flag laps, especially the guys
yeah.
who ran out front most of the race.
Yeah.
The Sears Craftsman car suffered some damage in this one and ultimately paid the price for it.
Well, Joe, they're bound to have bad days in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series. The key is having a team that can put everything back together and continue forward at the same time. These guys will be fine.
Well, it's been a great night of racing. We thank you for joining us. Next up is Lowe's.
I don't know. I should have looked at the finishing order. I'm sorry. All right, the All-Star. How bad is our crap torn up? We're not in terrible condition, but we could be better. All right, let's see here. I'm selling that engine. Yeah, if we could win this, it would actually be pretty good, so. Let's do it. Let's see here. Is this going to be a loose setup or not? Yes, it is. They're telling me to knock it out 1.5. I think my dad has a setup that I could actually use, and I can compare the two. I'm willing to give my dad's thing a shot.
It's All-Star Night at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. MRN is here to bring you coverage of one of the most exciting races of the season, the NASCAR Winston Cup All-Star Race. Things are a lot different with this race, folks. Barney, tell us how all this works.
Well, that's right, Joe. There are no points awarded in this race. It's all about the cash. You have to earn your way into this one as a driver by being a former winner or NASCAR Winston Cup champion. So it truly is the best of the best in this sport. This race is broken into 3 segments for a total of 90 laps. After the first segment of 40 laps, only the top 20 finishers move on. Then after the 30-lap segment, only the top 10
Looks
move
like
on.
Bill Elliott did.
And even part or all of the field will be inverted depending on a fan vote. After that, it's a 10-car, 20-lap shootout to the checkered flag. Talk about excitement.
Steve Park has had some tough breaks during his still young Winston Cup career. He missed a bunch of races in both '98 and 2001 due to injury.
Yes, and unfortunately those injuries cost him a shot at Rookie of the Year and his first top 10 points finish. But he's back now and as good as ever.
In 1989, Bobby Hamilton got his first start in NASCAR as part of a production for a stock car racing movie.
I love the information that they give in this game. Granted, I've heard it for so many years now, but it was always cool.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alright, so we must make a 4-tire green flag pit stop and finish in the top 20 to advance.
Well, here's the starting lineup.
Get ready.
A 14th.
Go, buddy. Green flag.
Alright, now the grand question is, when should I pit?
Got one hot. The 29 car is still there. Way to get around it, buddy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Clear. The 18 car is outside. You're clear. You're the boss.
Now I can just run flat out.
Car outside. Okay, we're clear.
What the hell? Oh, someone blew up.
Be careful out there. Number 32 is inside. Clear. Fastest we've been yet, buddy.
I don't know what happened to the car. I didn't even touch anything concerning the wedge or anything like that, and it's pushing loose.
Carlo. Still beside you. You're clear. The right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or it won't last. NASCAR says that's halfway. There's some leaders coming in.
Oh, we're in the field.
Down pit road. Number 2 is exiting pit row ahead.
Some cars are going to get eliminated. I don't think the leaders pit. We made it in the next round.
Car inside. That's one more down. 1.5 seconds off the leader, buddy. Clear all around.
Alright, hold on.
Car up high. Number 1 is looking to pass. Still beside you. Okay, we're clear. The 24 car, up high. We're up another position. All clear, buddy. The 5 car is up high. Car left. You're clear. The interval to the leader is about 3 seconds. Number 24, up high. The 24 car is still there. Number 24 is coming up quick. Clear all around. The 24 car is outside. Still beside you. Nice pass. We're catching up to the leader. Keep on it. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it. Keep hitting those marks, leaders. About 5 seconds ahead. Car high. You're not making any friends out there. Number 22 is looking right. Okay, we're clear. Got one down left. Still there. Clear all around. Car outside. You're up another spot. 2 more times around. Clear. The 22 car, now left. Clear on both sides.
I don't think we're going to win the All-Star, but you know what? This is a good showing. Not everyone can go out and win the All-Star in their very first race on their own team, but
Okay, we're clear.
this at least gives us positive momentum for the 600, and it gives us positive momentum for just races ahead.
Got one inside.
Oh, we're starting second. It's 5 laps.
The 24 car is down low. First place. All clear, buddy. Got one high.
Pull for black, guys. Pull for black.
Still there. Keep digging. Be careful. You're clear. Got one outside. Here's the point. All clear, buddy. Car up high. Car inside. All clear, buddy. Car up high. Whoa! Watch it. You're clear. The 18 car is coming left. Car outside. Contact with car number 18. All clear, buddy. The 9 car is up high. You're clear. Hey, we don't need a bad reputation. Let's be a little more careful. The 28 car is down low. Just 2 laps left. Clear all around. Got one high. You're clear. Number 28, up high. Still beside you. Car looks okay. The 28 car is still there. Number 28, it's all over your back bumper. Car low. Okay, we're clear.
I drove like a dick. I drove like the biggest dick of them all. But I think we won it. I don't think they're going to be able to catch us.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to fix. Going inside.
Block on Bobby Labonte. Coming to the checkered. We're going to win the All-Star. Yeah. Yes. Yeah!
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Yeah, and that can be physically exhausting to these drivers. Not only do the cautions give them a chance to catch up on the racetrack, it also gives both their minds and their bodies a little break. They have all got to be drained after that one.
The Sears Craftsman car
I'm drained.
was out in front for most of the race.
Yeah, no doubt he deserves the victory. What an incredible race for all the guys on that team.
This has been NASCAR.
Just
Weekend
how many
Racing,
times I
brought
went
to you by EA
slideways.
Sports and MRN. So long. We'll see you next week at the Lowe's Motor Speedway.
That was amazing. Look at that. Just so much damage. Whew. Yeah, he did. No. No. I'm not. I mean, that wasn't a million, but that was pretty good. Alright. Alright, I just need a moment to breathe real quick. Guys, ask me questions, talk to me for a few moments. Oh, that was draining. That was very, very draining. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Whew. Alright, any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about for a couple of minutes while I'm just cooling myself down after that? That was a finish. That was a finish for the ages. I cannot believe I did that. I can't believe I had the balls to do that. Yeah, so tighten up the car some. Yeah, I agree. The car did feel abnormally loose, which is strange, but yeah. So this is interesting. Michael Waltrip's done better than us in some races, and we beat him out for the 500, and he's ahead of us in points. We're not winning the championship this year. I know that much. Though, one thing that I did think of just now. Rookie of the year. So we're in third. Jimmy Johnson still is leading. Richmond, it's not going to show us anything for the previous run. Though that's actually pretty cool. We had the best lap done in California, and we were the highest finishing rookie. California was just a good race. I think we raced there again, so we'll run there again, and I hope to be better. Pole award. We just need to win one more pole, and we'll beat Dale Jarrett and Jimmy Johnson for the top of that. Jackpot 5, no winner. He's not? When did he lose the points? He's not. When did that happen? Wow. So somewhere, somehow, Jarrett lost the points lead. I just want to see something real quick. Look at this real quick. This is how the season has gone. So he won the 500. Harvick won the Subway 400 at North Carolina. Jarrett. 3 wins in a row. John Andretti wins at Bristol. That was when we could roast weenies off the back of my car. Harvick won Texas. Kimmel won Martinsville, surprisingly. We won the Aaron's 499. Stewart won the Napa Auto Parts 500 at California. Won at Richmond. And then we won the All-Star. Oh. Okay. Cool, though. Alright, well, we just made a lot of money, so I want to double check R&D real quick. I got 2 races left to get all my stuff ready. Let's check the garage. Cause So we still have a fresh car for Lowe's. That's good. That's good to know. So all that damage we took and engine wear we took in that event, that didn't even affect us. That is good to know. Alright, time to move the boom mic back to its original location. And I think I'm ready to start. That's good to know. Alright, let's qualify. Let's just see how we do.
This is the time lap. Make it quick.
Yeah, that feels much better. It still is going to go free a little bit, but it's much more manageable.
This is the last one, buddy. Push it. We'll be faster on race day. Don't worry.
14th. So a car that looks like Tony Stewart's number 14 machine qualifies 14th. I think I might want to snug it up just one more whack at it. And go ahead and start the race.
Welcome everyone to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's time once again for the running of the Coca-Cola Racing Family 600 here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. And MRN is here to bring you all the action. This is an awesome facility, isn't it, Barney?
A lot of these teams are based in this area. This is a 2,000-acre dream come true for any NASCAR fan. I don't think there's a bad seat anywhere in the place. There's always great racing to go along with it.
Jimmy Johnson will try to use this race to gain a couple spots in the points.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one
Wow.
to gain some spots.
Of course Jimmy Johnson's going to be on the pole.
Comes into this race hoping to turn his success around at a speedway track.
Yeah, I have been surprised to see him run so poorly on these tracks. I can only imagine how he feels.
Bobby Labonte must have had problems in qualifying this week.
Yeah, he was due for one of these bad starts, though. Nobody can start up front all year. You're going to have a bad qualifying run now and then.
Easy. Easy. There it is. Let's go.
So around lap 20 is when I need to pit.
Clear on both sides.
I don't know if we'll be able to win the Coke 600, but I know we'll do decent.
Okay, we're clear. Number 7, down low. Down low. Advanced for position. Nice job. Clear all around. Car high. The 63 car hit that side.
Yeah, it's still a little loose. It's not as bad. It's much more manageable.
Number 41, top 5. You're gaining on the leader. The 41 car is still there. You've got a top 5 spot. Clear. Car down left. You're clear. Number 41 is gaining on you. The distance between you and the leader is 2.5 seconds. Number 6, still low. Still there. Stay patient. We get back to the top 5. Okay, we're clear. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. Got one up. Contact with the 6-4. You're in the top 5. You're in the groove. Clear on both sides. The interval to the leader is about 3 seconds. Number 6 is looking to pass.
That virtual sun bothers my eyes.
We're running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. The 6 car, top 5. You're clear. I'm sure our sponsors don't want to see a beat-up car, buddy. Number 6 wants to get by you. All right, we're 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down. Got one eye. All clear, buddy. Keep coming. We're getting there.
Nope, not winning a Coke 600 this year.
The 6 car, still low. Number 6, is all over your back bumper. Okay, we're clear. Stay patient. You're about 4 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, top 5, top 10.
Got one high. Okay.
As long as it's better than my starting position, I'm happy.
Leaders are trying to drive away now. Let's get up there. The right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or it won't last.
This is the last race I'm going to do. Even as I'm racing this, I can feel my eyes getting tired. The big question is, what strategy should I do?
You're losing ground on the leaders.
I mean, should I pit early? Should I pit on 20?
That damage will slow you down a little. Be patient. Leaders running about 2.5 seconds in front of you. Got one outside. You're getting another position with that pass. Clear. The 4 car is going high. They're starting to run away from you. Don't push your fuel too far. Come on in when you're ready. Lead cars are pitting. The 20 car is outside. Hold your line. He's still there. We're right there. Let's see if we can lead this thing. Contact with car number 16. You're the leader now. All clear, buddy. Number 20 is right behind you. Got one down low. You're clear. In 4.
Alright, let's hope that this works. Car felt way, way better later on in the run.
Faster cars coming on the track. Careful, buddy. You're dropping back. What's wrong? The 1 car up high. Careful. There's some cars entering the track ahead. All clear, buddy. Got one high. pit road.
As soon as that sun sets, the better we'll be.
A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits. Number 1, hello. Remind me not to ride anywhere with you. Clear on both sides. The 1 car is coming right.
I don't get why it's just tight, just slaps so loose, so bad. Alright.
Car high. Clear. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader, lads. Get up there. The 18 car, still low. Still beside you. We're up another position. Number 18 is still there. Take it easy. Stay alert. You're clear.
Yeah, if I just chill, I can hold on to 8th and make it to the end.
Car up high. The 12 car, still low. Take it easy out there. Everything okay with the car? All clear, buddy. You're off the pace. Did we miss the car setup?
Yeah, I would have preferred a top 10. Though, it's not really the car's fault. I'm just physically tired now. Like, my eyes are, like, really, really starting to dry up and get tired and want to just shut and go to sleep, but can't really do that.
Fuel is at hand.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think the thing is I like blew my creative, or not my creative, my like concentration on the All-Star, and in just all the excitement of trying to make it through the first stage and then roughing it out for a top 10 in the second stage and doing the whole infield invert in the third stage and fighting it like hell to win. I just wore myself out mentally and physically, so my eyes are like burning. Plus I sit kind of close to the TV anyway, so pretty much from like where you guys can see me, I haven't zoomed in my camera or anything like that. You're like about as far as I am from the TV, so I'm actually pretty close. Thank you very much for the subscription. Ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen, who are those in the stream, we have now hit 70 subscribers. This is freaking amazing. I cannot believe the amount of growth that I've had in just so few months. At one point earlier this year, we were only at 40 subscribers. We're now at 70. I just want to take a real quick moment and just, oh no. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Look out, traffic up high. Got one outside. We're off the pace. Everything okay? The 24 car just got into you. You're clear. Car left. Clear all around. The 19 car is looking left. Check your fuel gauge. Not much gas left. Got one outside.
Anyway, just thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for sharing my videos. Thank you just for everything from every one of you.
You gonna help us with the body work this week?
24th.
Middle of the pack.
Dale Jarrett wins. He's back to his winning ways. He's probably going to win the championship now.
There were only a few lead changes.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
The Sears Craftsman car didn't finish where he had hoped, due in part to the damage on his car, I'm sure.
Well, I say it over and over again. Take care of your car. It'll take care of you.
Holy crap. How did the yellow not come out for that?
Thanks for joining us. We'll see
Look
you
at
next
this.
time. Have a great night.
So I got into the 43. Yeah, 43 went up on his side. And somehow he got hit and straightened back out and kept running. Alright. And yeah, that was long. I'm beat. 24th. Well, you know what? I still consider this a bit of a win. We could have done a lot better if it was just more awake and everything. Let's go ahead and save now. Yeah, could have done a lot better if I was more like alert and everything and my brain was all together. But you know what? We won the big All-Star event. I'm happy about that. We're almost at $2 million. I'm very happy about that. Coming up in terms of races, let's take a look at that. We're in 15th still, so I don't think we're going to really do much better. Doja's got more money than us, but that's because he's winning every race. But in terms of races that are coming up, we've got Dover I'm not too thrilled about. Pocono I'm meh too. Michigan I'm actually happy about. That could be a good race for us. Infineon I don't know. Daytona, that's our big one. That's the one that we're going to go and take the Talledga car and we're going to win again. So, alright guys, I am absolutely beat, but I'm going to finish out my spiel that I was trying to say before I went spinning into pit lane. Yeah, thanks to you guys, just thank you all. We are, as I look at it now, we are at 72 subscribers. This is freaking amazing. I cannot tell you how much this means to me and how happy that makes me feel. I've been working very hard on this channel. I've been trying to be much better in terms of an upload schedule and much better in terms of videos and everything. But just thank you all for your help. I cannot appreciate it more than I can even express into words. It's unbelievable and it means so much to me. So thank you all. So I'm gonna call it quits on the stream here. I'm probably gonna be going to bed here in about half an hour. Let me see here. Someone earlier had mentioned about me doing a recording of my setup. I will do that. I'll record it on my phone and I will post it to YouTube shortly after this stream ends, just so I can show you around. So that's about it, guys. I may do another stream tomorrow night. Let's see here, today's Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday, so that won't be too big of an issue. I don't think there's anything going on for me personally, but if you can make it out, by all means let me know. If you can't, okay. I think Wednesday I'm going to try again for VSR. I don't know where we're racing or anything like that, but I want to give it a shot. So that's it, guys. I will talk to you later. Thank you all for coming out tonight, and I cannot wait to continue doing this. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I'm more than anything else excited for Season 2. So good night, everyone. Sleep well to those on the East Coast or anywhere in the world, and I'll see you later. Good night, guys.